Hi guys, so this is our first Google Autofill, something we've been wanting to do for a while. We've just done one on Emma's channel, and that was about do cats or kittens. And this is Emma's topic, so I'm going to do Emma's topic, which is musicals. We'll start with, let me record it. We'll start with A, do musicals A. Do
musicals actors use microphones. I suppose that kind of depends on the performance space. If it's in a small theatre, then probably not. But if it's in like a massive West End stage,
if you're in the Barbican, definitely.
Yeah. How much do musical actors get paid?
Fair amount, I would imagine. They're doing
the
8 performances a week.
The big characters get paid quite a bit more than, say, just the dancers.
Yeah.
B?
Yeah. How do musical birthday cards work?
I don't have a clue.
That's done on a chip, and it just works on a sensor, I believe.
I'm assuming that's the same for bottles and boxes.
Ah.
Drink shop, do musical bingo.
That sounds like a news report. Put musicals, plural. Yeah.
Do musicals start on time? Never. I have been to see maybe 10 musicals. There's not as many as I'd love to have seen. I'd love to have seen about 1,000 by now, but they never start on time. No.
Do musicals C? What was C? Count as theatre? Yes.
Yes, they do. Where do musicals come from?
Good question.
I suppose the writers. It kind of depends. Like, for example, there's a musical with a medley of Queen songs, which obviously come from Queen, which is a band. So it kind of depends on the area, I suppose.
Well, they probably came from melodrama, and that was 1800 something.
Yeah.
And they just developed from there.
The next one. Why do musicals close? Because there's not enough interest in them, or they're touring.
They run their course.
Yeah.
They lose popularity.
How much do musicals cost? Depends where you sit.
Anywhere from probably 30 to 80 quid.
There's 2 ways this question could go about. How much do musicals cost to make, and how much do they cost to sit? If you're in a really, really good seat, it can be within the hundreds.
Yeah.
If you are in the top circle, maybe about 30 quid.
Yeah.
But to make, musicals cost thousands.
At least 10 grand. You're looking at least 10 grand for all the set, props, costume.
I'd say more than that.
Pay the actors. Yeah, probably 100 grand.
Ooh.
It's cheaper than a film. Cheaper than most films because you're not going to locations. You're only in one space.
Why do Broadway musicals close? We already covered that.
Popularity loses interest.
What's the next one?
Where do we get to?
C, D. How do musicals differ from operas?
Interesting.
Opera is more...
It's purely sung opera.
Yeah, and
it's
you don't...
like one long song of 3 hours.
You don't really get much acting in opera. It's more dancing, with a musical, there's all 3 elements. You get acting, singing, dancing, but with an opera, you just get a fancy soloist singing with dancers around them. You don't really get much acting in an opera, although I've never been to an opera. When do musicals date back to? Like you said, melodrama.
Probably melodrama, but musicals have only been around for 100 years, I believe.
Okay.
They haven't been around that long.
Sorry. Why do all musicals include... Do musicals always include spoken dialogue? Yes.
Yes. Because that moves the story along. Otherwise, as we said, it's opera.
Okay. C, D. Do you want to do E, or do you want to do a different letter?
Try H. Have subliminal messages.
Yeah.
Most likely they have subliminal messages.
Yeah. Do musicals have ratings? Yes, they do.
Yep.
If you fancy watching musical and you don't know if it's any good, Google it. There will be a rating for it on Google anywhere.
Yeah. And that's the end of that, because that's as far as my phone memory goes. I'll try and continue this, actually, because we can go through the entire alphabet, but it just takes more than 5 minutes. So I'll do this again. But if you have a topic that you'd like to see us type into Google, do or does such and such, and then we'll go from A to Z and try and do it as much as
A to Z. That's going to be a very long video.
Yeah, and we'll get through as much as possible of it. I hope it's fun. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, like and comment, subscribe down below. We'll do it again, and give us another topic to look at next time.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Oh yes, and hers is in the link as well.
Okay, bye.
So, bye.